All right, let's do the thing. Guys, you got to tell me, does the game sound fine? Does the sound fine? Does my microphone sound fine? Can hear the music and can hear me loud and clear. Great. It sounds fine. Windows did like a big update, like a big quarterly update or whatever their thing is. And like I reinstalled my sound drivers or whatever, sound card, sound blaster thing. I had to redo some settings. But yeah, as long as it's all good, it's all that matters. Hey, K. Is it KC? You have to let me know if I'm saying that right. What's up, Hypno? You missed most of yesterday's stream? What the heck? That's fine, Razzle. Real life happens. Every time your Windows update, your system sounds go to like 100. There's no way to change it. It fixes it itself after a few days. The sounds aren't really a problem as far as like the loudness of stuff. But what happens is I have a Sound Blaster card where my mixer plugs into my computer. My microphone plugs into my mixer plugs into my computer through the Sound Blaster card. And it is plugged in through what's called a line input, which is a low volume input. It is not a microphone input, it's a line input. And when the sound card drivers reinstall themselves, it immediately assumes that I'm on a microphone input, which like blows the sound up really loud and makes it really awful. So I have to like adjust it every time when it updates.
For 104 months. I'm already 104-month-old Vampire 11 hype.
Yo, Vampian, welcome back. Thank you for the 104 months, dude. Good to see ya. Enchanted tools today? I don't think enchanted tools are something we need to worry about right now, especially with vein miner and stuff. I think what we're going to worry about today is getting a tree farm going. Whole PC goes to 100% volume and everything is loud. Yeah, I can see how that's annoying. I can see how that would be annoying. Okay, so tree farm. We are running out of wood. We're using the wood to make charcoal over in this thing. This might be going away too. We need charcoal in order for us to do our solid blast furnace to make steel, which we are not making. It's also being used for our primitive ore factory here to double ores and like get extra resources. Yeah, so we need to worry about that. So create, is it mechanical harvester? I think this is what you use for a tree farm. If I'm wrong, you can let me know. I'm pretty sure there's only so many things. It's like a mechanical plow or a mechanical harvester. I think this is what we use. Let's see here. So I need andesite alloy. And this is made with andesite and some iron nugs. Andesite. That is a lot. That's fine though. Boop, boop. All right, so we got a bit of this stuff. So we need that plus some iron plates and andesite casing. How much andesite? We got plenty of this. So I need some iron plates. I was gonna make 40 of those. Let's not go that crazy. How about 16? Are there bonsai pots in this pack? Nope. It does have mystical agriculture, but I believe we're locked out of that until we get to MV. At least. And then once we get to MV, I'm not sure how difficult it's going to be. I just know like we can't even get the inferium essence until we get to that point. So I don't know how many of these we need. 8. I don't know how many of those we need. And then I think we need something called a linear thingy. Linear chassis. Linear chassis is not how you pronounce that at all. Okay, so you get 3 of those per craft, so we don't even need this many. I'm gonna get 15? Sure. It's probably way more than what we need. So now we need a plot of land to do some stuff with. And I really don't know how this all works. So I'm going to be fumbling around. You guys can let me know if I'm doing it right or wrong or whatever. I'm sure I'm going to do it wrong. Dirt. I'm thinking we're going to come over here to the edge since we have rotational energy over here. We'll do like maybe a 15 by 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I mean, that seems pretty reasonable. I don't know if we can go 15 this way, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope, we can't quite go this far. Not unless we rearrange some stuff. Which we could do. Maybe 15 by 15 is a little too much. Maybe we go, I don't know, 11 by 11. So that's 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then that would be down here. Nope, one over. So something that size? That seems fine. Wait, how are we on a hype train? What happened? We had 1 sub. How are we on a hype train? I'm confused. Did somebody do something and not announce? What the heck? Twitch being generous? I have no idea. These are not the trains you're looking for? Boop. Boop. I guess any of the blocks of land in the water would be on the other side. Gimme. Oh, can't go that way. I don't think we need to be underneath anymore. At least not for right now. Does that look haunting enough? Pretty spoopy if you ask me. Pretty spoopy. All right, so we want floor from here. Oh, there. Ooh, spooky. Okay. So now we gotta figure out where the center is. So that should be the 5th block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Areno. So that means we need a thingy. I was looking at this a little bit. I kind of know a slightly in the general direction of something that somewhat resembles what we should be building, but I don't know. Let's look at this. Mechanical harvester. If we ponder, and we just take a moment to ponder, we need a mechanical bearing. bearing. So that is a chassis, shaft, and a wooden slab. All of the stuff from Crete is so dang cheap, is crazy. Literally crazy. Shouldn't it be the 6th? Look, if I wanted your help, I would ask for it, but you're absolutely right. It should be the 6th one. And I do want your help, so thank you. No, you don't turn this way. Can I turn this? Oh, I can break it. There we go. Okay, so we have this guy. So then, according to the image, and I don't know if there's a specific reason for this, it has this like this, then this like this, and then it go down like this, and then it has these like this. I don't know if there's any particular reason. Oh, it won't. Will that be able to work? Actually, it's got to spin around this thing. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe this is wrong, actually. And I think it has to go over one more. I don't think this would work. So it does like the outer 3. Maybe that's what we need. I don't know. We'll adjust this. I am learning as we go here. So this thing needs rotational energy to the bottom side, which means we need a shaft. We need a shaft. Where is the shaft? This one? And then maybe some gears, because gears are fun, and I don't know if we need them or not. Maybe some gear boxes, because those are fun. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, so we need shaboop. And one of those. And I suppose I could pull from the bottom, bring that up and over. So maybe we'll do that. That way I don't have to like really change anything here. Theoretically. Theoretically speaking. We only speak in theories around here. All right, so now I need another vertical. Uh-huh. And then if I do another vertical, we're gonna get out of control here. And then. And, oh, no. And then another vertical, because I like verticals. Yeah, that's why. Uh-huh. And then we connect a Reno to this, which needs a normal. Yes, sir. Moving with purpose. Wow, that actually worked. Wow. Oh goodness, it's happening. What happens if it hits me? Does it kill me? I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh boy, I'm dead. So it looks like I can actually add in another one. How do I stop this thing? How do I stop this crazy thing? Boom, stopped. It looks like I can actually add in one here. I haven't actually tested any of this. We're just yellowing as we do. That's the wrong block right there. Let's see if that worky. Oh, no. Wait, what? Why did that not work? Oh, that's still the wrong block? Is it gonna snap on? Oh. Let's wait for it to go around and then I'll stop it. Yeah, Razzle, I hear you, dude. We will look at that. Rip chicken. Alright, so it latched on, supposedly. And now it's going. Now the question is, can I put another one, like, in the very center? I don't know, like, how much of this I can do. So, like, if I place this here, get rid of this, and place this here, is it gonna, like, be upset with me? No, that works. I guess I just wasn't clear on how close it could be to the center. But it looks like it can be right there. Okay, so now the other question is... how further out can I go? Because it looks like it's going to be missing, like, these corner 4 blocks or so. Can I add more to the outside? I'm going to try adding another block. Whoop. Where's my pickaxe? I'll try making this bigger than what it needs to be. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, going down. I need to collect these bits and pieces anyway. Oh no, there's one right there too. Oh, I thought it just despawned. I was about to be upset. Okay, let's go try again. You wish you remember how it works? It's been a long time since you built one. Okay, so now it looks like it's missing the very outside 1 block. So we need to make this technically 1 bigger. Well, you know what? We can do that. We can do that. We have the technology. So now that should encompass the entire area. Can we farm some hypno? Could you imagine having more than 1 hypno? I don't think I could imagine that. Okay, so the entire thing looks like it is doing a stiff. Okay, so now the next thing is how does this work? And can we do like large trees? Like if I were to do some 2x2 jungles, how does that work? How does it handle that? It doesn't. Did I make the wrong thing? You think I need saws for trees? Those are for crops? Okay, we fix. Again, like I said, I've never done this before. I'm just trying stuff. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 7 sows. That seems a little dangerous, but we're gonna try it. 7 of these. So that means I need 21 iron plates. I'm glad everybody's telling me that's for crops after I put it together and then test it on a tree. You could have told me that, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, but you waited until I was testing it, and for that I applaud you, chat. I guess we're just gonna grow potatoes there now. We are making a farm, a tree farm. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good. I'm learning as I go here. It's been a little bit of time since I messed with Create, and I don't know if I've ever set up automated farms in Create, honestly. And if I have, it's been a very long time. So it should be the same exact thing. I just changed these out. Whoa, there, champ. That's dangerous. Ooh, that doesn't look right. So that is what we need? Is that gonna saw the middle block in half? How does this work? That doesn't work. It just left it all behind there. Stationary contraption, mechanical saw. Chat, does anybody even know what they're doing? Well, you can't call me a derp. I'm following chat. Chat said make it into a saw, and I made saw, and now it's not working, so... You gotta either glue them together or put the chassis on its side. Oh, are these like facing the wrong way? Does it have to be on this top spot? Does it have to be like that? Is that what we're talking about? Oh, maybe it does have to be like this, actually. I don't know how this works. We will try that. So... does that mean I need this? Like that? Nope. Do I need... You should be able to click or right click the spinning block to stop and start. Oh. So I don't have to keep doing this. Got it. Okay, well, let's stop doing this then. I need slime balls for glue to make this work. We can do that. We have slime. Okay, let's try. You use always the glue. Yeah, I don't know much about Create, guys, so you have to like feed me this information because I'm trying to use the mod intuitively, but it's not very intuitive. You need like some pre-knowledge, apparently. It's in the quest book? I did not see it. Is it in the quest book? Oh, no. I'm not sure what you're talking about then. Ponder should show... Are you talking about on the mechanical saws or what? Oh. Oh, and this doesn't actually use a slime ball? Okay, so how does this work? Do I put slime on these? Hmm. That doesn't appear to do anything. Slime goes between the blocks you want to stick together. Well, I mean, if I place it here, is it not on both sides? Oh, it isn't. Okay. So how do I get that to be on the bottom side? So if I put that here and then I click. Will that never be the bottom? Okay. How do I do this? I can't. I can't. I just can't. I want to, but I can't. I guess a trap door. I could do like the old trap door routine. We'll do this. It won't let me click it. I'm trying so hard to click that, it won't let me. All right, we'll get the trap door and I'll go into crawl mode, I guess. First glue, then block on top. Oh, you're saying glue the bottom and then, okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I guess. So not this one. So glue that? Is this what we're talking about, right like that? I'm gonna put glue on everything. What is this showing up there? Hmm. Okay, so there's glue in between those pieces. And those are going. But it stops right here. It doesn't allow this to move. It says that's a stationary contraption. It says all is stationary. I don't know. Okay, let's take a look at the saws. Contraption actors. Components which expose special behavior when attached to moving contraption. Oh. Mechanical saws on contraptions. Okay. Yep. Inventories. Yep. Okay. Remake that one. I don't... What? Glue. Where are those? Oh, right here. Okay. It just won't move that. The way you do it now suits for crops, not a tree farm? So can you not do a tree farm this way? I thought you could do a tree farm this way. The way you did it was have the bearing one block lower. Okay. I mean, if this is the way you've set this up, Nick, I will move it one block lower. I don't need to have it this high. I'm just going by what the guide, what the ponder thing was showing. Okay, so that works. And then if we put these on here. I need to glue it? Okay. And I can't glue this face, yeah? So I rotate... like this? Does that rotate, first of all? Yes. And then... and then... I did it! First try! But it won't... how does it chop down the entire tree then? No, the saws are not spinning. Oh, wow. Does this hurt me? Oh yeah. Okay, it does. Careful. Okay, let's watch it do that again. Okay, so I know you can put inventories on here. I don't know how you load and unload, or how you unload the inventories. So it looks like that final one I don't actually need. Stop. Let's get rid of this thing. Mechanical interface? I don't see anything in here called a mechanical interface or a mechanical kissy thing. What? I mean, am I dumb? Where's the mechanical interface? Portable storage interface? This? Okay, let's see how this works. I don't know anything about what I'm doing if you are new, so we're kind of learning. Chat's guiding me. Now, I would assume... Where does this attach to? Do we need two of these or one of these? Actually, I guess I can ponder it, yeah? What does this say? Moving inventories can be tricky to access with automation. Is there a way to speed this up? Can interact with storage without needing to stop the contraption. Okay. Oh, D. Place a second one with a gap of 1 or 2 blocks in between. What? Okay, I think that did not do what I wanted to do. I pressed D and I went to something completely different. Place a second one with a gap of 1 or 2 blocks in between. Whenever they pass by each other, they will engage in a connection. While engaged, stationary interface will represent all inventories on the contraption. Items can now be inserted. I assume that also means extracted. Do I have to use that thingy? After no items have been exchanged for a while, the contraption will continue on its way. Okay. Well, let's see. Let me spin this thing around. I want our interface thing to be over here. Okay, so I need an inventory for this thing. I imagine we won't need more than just a single chest. Does that just work? Or do I need to glue that? How do I get that to be attached? Should I put it on the back end? We attach it back here. Oh, super glue. Wait, that just works. What do we need super glue? Is that what this is? Is this called super glue? So do I need another linear chassis up here? Linear chassis. Linear chassis. That is not what I selected. Well, it is what I selected. It's not what I intended to select. Actually, can I reverse these? Put this guy on the bottom and this chest up here. Does that work? Appears. So then I need another one right here. You know, the shoot. Ah, shoot. All right. And then what do we got? What do we got? We need you know what? Can I not just put like an oak drawer on there and just have it store all of the things? I don't need to extract. And is this thing filterable? Hold on a second. I think it said something about filtering it, but I don't remember now. It just gives access to the inventory. It doesn't push or pull. Well, if that's the case... Okay, hold on. Hold on, wait. Brass plate, tin. So we could use these. These with the upgrades. We can do that. You can filter on the upgrades. So we can just tell it to filter, pull only the logs, right? And that will just keep saplings. We can have the saplings go into a barrel or something. The problem with that is, Nick, is that the interface doesn't filter, right? Or I guess the smart chute you could probably filter. Now I think I'm gonna try it this way. I am gonna try it this way. This might not be the best way, and this might not work, but I'm gonna try it. Brass plate. Brass dust. is made. Okay, let's do this. We will make, how about 15? That seems reasonable. I got too much stuff in my inventory. Let's clean out some junk. Better. Okay, so we need 15 copper dust and 5 zinc. Oh, wait, what happened to the zinc? What? I have no idea what happened there. I thought I had zinc and I thought I used it, but apparently I didn't. All right, then we schmelterate that. Get smelted. So then we need small tin pipes. So that is tin plate per. Let's just make 3. All right. So now I need a wrench and I need a hammer. Wrench, hammer, tin, bronze, brass. Then I needed 6. All right, we completed the task of making those pipes and then a pipe upgrade. Actually, before I do that, let me just make sure here. I need to connect this to some inventory. Yeah, so there's no access to anything here. I assume that allows us to filter with the basic one. It has been so long since I've done this. All right, I'm just gonna do this. If this doesn't work, then I won't. Okay, so that just does redstone. So to get filtered, I need something else. Delete. Okay, so these pipes actually aren't going to do what I want. Unless... Actually, no, they will. Because if we have a drawer and the only inventory, it's only going to pull that inventory. So if I do this, it should only pull what we want. And then I have to obviously put logs in there. Right? Theoretically? Let's try it.
Sasko2k just resubscribed for 18 months.
Hey Sasko, thank you for subscribing. Welcome, dude. Thank you for resubscribing, I should say, for 18. I guess we're also gonna need one for sticks. Log, sticks, and then saplings stay in the internal inventory. That we're gonna replace with a drawer that has like a void upgrade, so like we never have to worry about that. Is that what we want to do? Yeah, that's what we want to do. I think we need to... So we'll change out that chest to be a 2x2 drawer, so it's got 4 different inventory slots. And then we will put a void upgrade in there, so like anything that goes above and beyond what it can actually hold just gets deleted, and we never have to worry about extracting that. I think that's what I want to do. So saplings. Let's change that to a 2x2 drawer. I mean, I guess we could also just put 3 of these drawers on there. This is the thing that annoys me about putting this in the ground. I don't have that. Oh no, now I gotta, now I gotta go break. What? Maybe I should just put like a clutch with a redstone lever. And I can just flip a lever and that'll stop the mechanical power going over there. Okay, anyway, let's stop this thing. So I need 2 more. Two more of the linear chassis. Sapling. Oh, I have saplings on me. And another stick. I also need slime balls, and I didn't bring slime balls with me. You know, I guess I could just put the chests down here. They don't have to be up here. Right? This should work, theoretically. So then we do that, this, that. Configuration tool. Let's get 2 gold ingot. An emerald. Oh no, we don't have an emerald. Oh no. Wait, I have 22 emerald? Oh, you're right. Okay. I don't know where I got those. I didn't think I had any. And then 4 paper. Does that have to be a 2x2? Can I just use one of these? Just one of those. Okay.
McLesley 13 cheered 500.
Hey Leslie, thank you for the 500 Muxy bits. Thanks, Leslie. Okay, so this should work. And then while I got the locking tool, I can lock these. Oh, I need another. Wait a second. That didn't take the items. Does this not work? It didn't empty the drawers. I think the drawers just don't show the stuff when it's moving. No, this should stop it in time for things to be pulled out, unless this is just too slow. Yeah, the pipe doesn't seem to work. Agreed. Okay. Well, let's try another thing while this thing is going here. Make sure it actually collects all the items and it doesn't go everywhere. We haven't tried that yet. That was actually connected for a while. Yeah, I didn't pull anything out. So there's still stuff on top. When does that get collected? Does it not see the drawers as a proper inventory? Maybe it doesn't recognize those drawers as a proper inventory. Okay, let's stop. Oh, I had a thing in my hand. Yep, okay, so it doesn't use drawers as an inventory. So a regular chest should work. The only problem with that is we don't have infinite storage. I don't know what happens if a chest overflows. We just get saplings that are left everywhere. I guess that's fine. But like if saplings are left everywhere, that means there's potentially no inventory space for the items that we do want. Oh, I think I need to unlock these. So I think the only thing to do is to just pull all the items out of this. Let's just put a regular chest on here. Screw another tree. I don't know if like you can have other things like pipes out of this chest into something else while this is going. I feel like that probably doesn't work. Okay, so nothing is dropped now, so everything should be in that chest. So now we'll be able to see if it was just the drawers are the problem for collection or if the pipe is the problem. Nothing got extracted. Okay. But everything's in here. Alright. We're learning, we're learning. What's the difference between an andesite and a brass funnel? I assume this probably goes faster. Andesite can only ever extract single items. Brass can extract up to a stack. What was that thing that I was just looking at called? Depot. I'm just kind of curious here. Does create and pipes just not interact together at all, or was our setup just not something that interacted? Like, I just kind of want to see some stuff. So if I extract out of here, what am I going to extract? I know, slime ball. Slime ball appears. So pipe will work with extracting a chest and placing it on a depot. What about the other way? Slime ball here gets extracted in the chest. Okay. So pipe doesn't work with this thingy, whatever this thing is called, for some reason, but it does work with these. Okay. Brass funnel. And that's a little bit of stuff that I don't want to do. What was the other thing? The smart chute. And I guess that also requires some stuff here. Can I not just put like a chest? Does it doesn't extract, it just provides. So we need a way to get items out of that and into like a chest. I feel like the smart, either the brass funnel or the smart chute are the way to go, so we extract a stack at a time. And since both of these require making this electron tube thing, I'm just going to do this. I need some sandpaper. That was kind of my thought process, right? I don't know if I'm going to do that though, because this item pipe only extracts 4 items or 4 items a second. What was it? It said somewhere. Oh, maybe like when I have it placed in the world, it says on the tooltip. Transferring 4 items a second. That's pretty slow. We might just set up conveyor belts. I don't know. We'll figure this out. First of all, sandpaper. No, 4 items a tick would be really fast. It's 4 items every 20 ticks. 4 items a second. All right, so this guy. Brass ingot and dried kelp. Did we make extra kelp? We did. Whoa. Does that have to be smoked? Campfire cooking. Smoking. Bulk smoking. Okay, we'll just put on a campfire. 30 seconds? They really want you to go for the bulk. What does this cost? $30 seconds is quite long for just like 4 items. If we're gonna do this, let's just go ahead and do it. Okay, so we got quite a bit of dried kelp. We need to make the electron tube, so I need an iron plate. I thought I made extras of these, but I guess I didn't. Right, so this guy. Brass ingot. Oh, you get 2 of those. It's actually kind of nice. I didn't realize you got 2 of them. Okay, so how does... Never mind, I know how. We'll see how this works. So if I do that, it should just drop any items. Well, I gotta do this. It should just drop any items that are in the inventory on the ground. And from there... There's, item collectors. We can put an item collector for each type on one of these barrels or one of these drawers. All right, let's turn this thing back on. Drive by exchange. So it dropped those on the ground, but it didn't drop anything else. This can only accept 1 stack of items in front of it, I guess. Interesting. Can pipes pick up from the funnel? Possibly? It doesn't look like it. See how it like connects to this? This isn't even trying to connect. So this drops it. We're gonna be silly about this, but that's fine. Basic item collector. So that's 4. I need, I guess, 16 steel. Oh, we can't do that. Okay, so if I set up that, this, and I guess one for saplings, since we're not gonna be able to store saplings anywhere. And then we do this, this, this. That should theoretically work. It doesn't drop anything else, does it? I think it's just those 3 items. All right, let's try growing a tree and see what happens. I think it's too close to the other one. I mean, that worked pretty well. I don't like the fact that the items go into the world, but that seemed to work pretty well. I mean, I can't complain with that. Is Hypno AFK? No. Are you AFK, SD? Okay, let's lock these drawers. How am I going to plant the saplings? Good question. I think there is a way to plant from behind. I don't know. Like, what do you use to plant? The mechanical roller, maybe? The only way you know is using a deployer, but you don't know if that works for 2x2 trees? I mean, if it's deploying onto every block, it should just work, yeah? You can attach deployers to it, okay. Oh, that requires more of these. Great. We made extra brass hands. So how do I, okay, so I understand deployer facing down with sapling in the hand. How do I put the sapling in the hand of the deployer while it's moving? They have a filter. Okay. Okay. As long as it's an easy thing and I don't have to like overcomplicate. Let's take a look at this. So thanks. Let's make like 10 of these. I'm gonna make more just so I don't have to worry about this for a while. Let's do 16. Okay, so I need oh, maybe we don't make this much. Maybe we'll make fewer. Let's make 10. Okay, that's more reasonable. 42. 14. That. Then we schmelterate it. Andesite alloy, we need 10 of those. Okay. You put a barrel or chest on the contraption. You can have the sapling collected, go to the deployer, and chassis transfer item on contraption. Yeah, I kind of figured that's how it would work, but I don't know. I haven't messed with this before. It's my first time. But yeah, I assumed that the deployers would auto pull. Since you can filter them, it would just see the inventories that are collected. So I need 10 of these and 10 of those. Okay, so we're gonna move this chest, and we might move this guy over one block, and we'll scooch this over. I mean, all that's fine. It shouldn't be a big deal. I need to get some more of the linear thingies. Or do I? Yes, I do, because we have so all the way in the very center one. Okay. Slime ball. I have the linear thingies on me. Okay. So I want to move this up, and I'm going to move the chest up as well. Wait. The deployers need to be up one as well. Shoot. I mean... What happens if I place this here? Does that stop the outermost one from chopping down the tree?
Pookie Katie just resubscribed for 25 months.
It'd probably be simpler if I just did this. Yo, Pookie Katie, hey, welcome back. Thank you for the 25 months. Okay, so those are all like that. And then we can place a filter. Now we need a chest. Can I place this like that? Or are these going to get left behind? The thing I don't know is this. Does that stop this one from working? Well, the thing is you can't super glue like any face, right? You can't do that. You'd have to super glue it on these. Oh, there's a super glue item. I thought this... Okay. I didn't realize that was a separate thing. How does create, like... Okay, it does have a ponder. Attaching blocks using super glue. Super glue groups blocks together into moving contraptions. Oh. I'm trying to understand how that's going to work with our current contraption, though. Adjacent blocks sharing an area will pull each other along. Overlapping glue volumes will move together. Okay. Waxing and the other usually do not require glue. Usually? Hmm. Hmm. Iron plate and iron nugget. I could have sworn I just made a whole bunch of extra iron plates. Did I use them all? Maybe I used them all. Maybe I used them all. Oh, I need 2 slime balls. Super glue, huh? So I could place this guy here. That guy there. And then super glue those to these, and then everything should move? Is that... Selection discarded. Click again to confirm. I'm confirming. What is even happening? Okay. What happened? Does that move? Everything moves together. Okay, so I need to move this up 2 blocks, and then everything should just work. All of this just works. I remembered the thing. Okay, we try this. Sapling. Become tree! The deployers are not deploying. So what do I need to do to get them to recognize the chest? Wait, I put 7 saplings in there. Why did I only get 5 back? What the heck is that? Oh, the deployers still need to be up 1 block higher? Okay. Oh yeah, they all have saplings in their inventories. Look at that. Okay, if they all need to be up 1 block higher, that's fine. That means we can do something weird. Oops. So like that. I kind of want to get rid of this too. Oh, wait. I want to get rid of the excess glue is what I want to get rid of. Why are those not turning the way? Weird. Okay. Okay. Oh, this went out 1 more, didn't it? Right. So then we put the deployers on this side. Oh, much easier. But now they're like turned the wrong way. Filter. Okay. And then can I place the chest here and place this here? And then oh. So how do I get rid of the super glue? It said punch it, right? Like that. So if I do this to there, then that's all super glued together. That should all be a part of the system. And now that's one lower, which is annoying, but we solved that. Like so? Okay. Oh, I can't open the chest. Is that chest accessible now by the machine? I guess we find out. I would say it is. That's a weird... Wow, okay. Twerk fast before you get cut down. Will it actually get this other tree that left behind? Oh, yeah. No. No, it won't. All right, we need Greg Tech to the rescue here. Craig Tech, I need your axe. Oh, that just really went away. That's fine. Okay. Resume. Resume. Oh, they didn't pick that sapling up. Very interesting. I like this. Dude, there's so many saplings. How are none of them growing? Oh, it's gonna chop me down. Is there too many saplings? Can jungle trees not grow if there's too many saplings together? What do? Do these just not work? Can you not do a farm like this? Maybe we need to switch over to spruce. I don't think spruce have this problem. Might be because jungle wants to grow vines. Sprucey spruce. We don't have spruce. Yes, we do. We don't have very many, though. If I grow that here... Okay, we need to stop. If I grow that here, it's going to turn my only grass that we currently have into podzol. What about podzol? Yeesh. I was going to crook that. Oh, I guess we could grow a singular one and then crook. Crook. Each. Well, somehow we ended up with 28 saplings from that. That's crazy. How is this thing still not broken yet? What the heck? There we go. Where's my Greg Tech axe? On the bar. Oh, am I hungry? I'm hungry. I was like, why can I not vein mine? Hi ho, are you late? Oh, you know, we just started basically like an hour and 45 minutes ago. So you're essentially right on time. No big deal. We should have a good amount, yeah. Over a stack of these now? Okay, that's good. Let us put away the jungle. Yeah. Now we gotta do the old switcheroo and swap everything over. Okay. And then... Okay. This also needs to get swapped over. Okay. So I need to grow some of these trees. Oop, that's gonna have like 300 stacks of saplings right there. Easy. Easy. All right, let's just start this thing. That's a lot of leaves. I forgot running around actually makes the saplings grow too. So like none of these that this thing places down wants to grow. Oh, that grew. I don't understand. But I've placed saplings like this before in vanilla and it just works. Did something change? Oh. Oh, that's a big old mess of tree right there. That interface is offset by 1 block, isn't it? Huh? Offset by 1 block. None of these are growing for some reason. Okay, let's see. If I get rid of these... Hmm. You don't think it's deposit stuff? What? So why did these grow, but like these other ones didn't? Like, I don't understand. It's like sometimes they grow, sometimes they don't. Like, what is happening? Maybe there's a delay for them to grow after they get planted. Maybe they need a random tick update. Light source? I mean, it's midday. They might need like some kind of random tick update before they'll grow. That might be what the deal is. I don't know. That is a lot of tree. If it doesn't grab like one of those logs, it's gonna be sad. Might have to make that thing 1 bigger. Nope, looks like it's getting it. So I guess one thing that we can do is when this thing connects, we could have a pipe running from here into this, which will push stuff into that inventory? Is that how that works? Like if I connect this to this, is that going to give it saplings? No, it just keeps deploying it. It's just going in an infinite loop. Oh, why? That's weird. This needs to be over by 1 block. I mean, I guess it works that way, but it's weird. So how do I push items into this? Or how do I filter this so it doesn't pull out these saplings? There's a list filter items you can put on the funnel, is there? Okay, let's take a look. List filter. All right. Let's go make one of these and see. I assume I can blacklist. List filter, deny list. We want to deny these. Oh, we put on this, you said. Whoop. How does one put it on here? Oh, right there. Aha! So now we should never get saplings. It should just go into the deployers and the... Oh no, this happened. Oh, because of that. Okay. Can I swap? Like, if I do this and then this, will that work? That is glorious. Okay, so it is planting these too close to the center, I believe. But I thought that was the... I thought we solved that with, Oh, okay, I'm under here now. Stop! I thought we had solved that by getting rid of this one, but I'll get rid of one more. I guess alternatively, I could just make the blocks unplantable. Just put stone there or something. Ugh. Yeah, I think there's just some delay on these when it gets deployed before it'll grow again. Because they seem to be growing just fine now. What if you put a saw to the left of the rotating shaft? All right, let's get... Excuse me. Let's grab some stone blocks here and replace some things. So it seems like these very outer corners are a no-go. And then we'll do like the inner 3x3. Hopefully that should be fine. That's a lot of saplings. Is there a way to cut it off once the log gets full? Well, I think I mean, this doesn't really cost us anything, right? The power is free to run this, and the saplings are free because it's just collecting more and more. So we can just put void upgrades on these things and just let it fill up. I assume we can do void upgrades. I haven't seen that cost too much. Soul infused plate. Yeah, we were making this stuff. That's fine. Obsidian. Fluid solidifier. What about this guy? Okay, we can just put lava into the barrel. Oh, we can wash magma blocks to turn into obsidian? That's actually really nice. I don't know if there's a good way for us to get magma blocks though, honestly. Okay, well, if we could get magma blocks easier, that'd be really nice. Well, saplings take all the space in the chest? No, because it is ejecting it here, right? Oh, no, it isn't ejecting it here. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work when that fills up with saplings. Like, I don't know what the ideal thing to do is. I wanted to put a barrel on there and have the barrel take care of the saplings that it's collecting itself. I mean, yeah, I could just put more chests on there so it has way more storage capacity. And by the time it needs to be emptied, it should be fine. I mean, we could try that. If only I had some lumber. I need to turn this off from down here. We made it impossible. Oh, and some dirt. Oop, there. I'm gonna make a thing so I can turn this on and off with the lever. What were these things called? Clutch. One clutch, please. Then I need a lever. Almost 40,000 cobble. I had sticks on me. Then if I put a lever here, that should turn it off. I guess I got plenty of saplings remaining. Might as well fill out the entire thing. Oh, there's a sapling. Got it. Okay. So now the whole thing is full. Is this thing actually going to... You wish this was in vanilla? It would be nice. So many particles. It's like if every single spot is filled, it doesn't want to grow. But if I remove one, then it grows. Okay. I don't understand. We're gonna let it go like this for a while, though. We've already collected nearly 2,000 logs. Yeah, something weird with this pack. You gave up on spruce and switched to oak instead. I mean, that's valid. There's no reason that we have to do the 2x2 trees. I guess I was thinking we should do those because of manually chopping. But if this is all automated, there's literally no reason to stick with 2x2 trees. And I like oak better anyway. Okay. You've convinced me. If this is a problem because of the 2x2s, then we switch to a non 2x2 tree and just get rid of the problem entirely. Yep, free apples too. Let's see here. So oak. Drawer. So this is oak, and then apple. I also have another item collector ready to go. So we get rid of you, get rid of you. I need an apple. Do I have an apple? I have an apple. So we'll do oak logs, oak saplings, lock. That guy. Okay. So then I need... No, this. Can I just do this? Woo! You can just do that. Sweet. And then I need to set the filter on all of those guys. How do I get these out? Ah. Are we good? I think we're good. So since we have stone here and no saplings can be planted there, I could just put a deployer back. Or did I don't have it in my inventory anymore. Oh, yes I do. I could just put this deployer back anyway. It'll only plant where it can plant and nowhere else. Okay. We switched over? I think we're good. Only thing left to do is to plant some saplings, get them to grow. Okay, we have a forest. That should yield plenty of saplings for this thing to continue. Man, I wish you could chop trees like that in vanilla. Holy. Gonna have wooden saplings for days. That's the idea. What I want to do is have so much log that we can just take this and smelt it into the charcoal and never have to worry about charcoal again. That's the ultimate plan right now. Yeah, and then these just grow immediately. I tried a drawer bloody mage. I tried and it does not detect the drawer as an inventory. I wanted that to work so then we could just put a drawer for saplings on there with a void upgrade and just never worry about saplings again. Now, one thing I do need to do is stop this thing and actually put those extra chests on there that I made specifically for putting on there. The chest filling with saplings is still a future problem? Yep. Yeah, we're just going to make the inventory super large. And by the time it fills with saplings, it'll not really be an issue because we'll have so much wood anyway. I don't know how to solve that problem. I mean, I guess what we could do is have another set of links like this that's meant for inserting only. And we could insert saplings. We could have it extract everything from its inventories in one. And then when it swings back around, we'll insert some saplings. I don't know. Okay, let's put these other inventories on here. Does this show me what's in this? Like, if I... There's nothing in there. Okay. I'm gonna have to re-super glue that, I guess, but that's fine. Super glue. Okay. So now it's got a bunch of inventory. Now, the only other thing I'd like to do is speed the cutting process up. Like, it works, but I feel like it should be going faster. So what was the... There was like a transmission or something? Gear shift? Speed controller? Oh, the gear shift just makes it go invert. Okay. Rotational speed controller. Oops. To a large cog wheel above them. Okay. So what does that cost? Just a bunch of brass? Precision mechanism. Brass casing. Okay. Brass casing. We have so many logs on us. Okay, so we have the brass casing. We need this precision mechanism, so that's gold plate. I guess we're gonna make 4 of these. Cog wheels. This and this one. So the large cog wheel, did I use all of them? I think I did. I guess this we can turn into kelp blocks. We can convert that back, right? Okay, I'm just making sure. Slime ball, stick, pipes, a little bit of dirt. Don't need any more of those. Okay. So I need cog wheel, which means I need... Oh gosh, I put stuff away and now I don't know where it is. Oh, I have these on me. Did I do that wrong? Is it that plus 2? Oh, it is that plus 2. Okay, well now we got a bunch of extras. Alright. So that should theoretically be able to lessen all of this stuff, yeah? Looks like that's our input. We have 2 separate inputs. No, this is our input right here. Okay. I need some more of those shafts. That's that's some of them. Goodness. Maybe a little too many. Maybe. Okay, so rotational speed controller. It doesn't go in from that side. So we need to put in power to this side and then we need to turn it, I guess. Okay. So vertical gearbox. There's probably a better way of doing all of this, but I am just trying to get this to work. Okay, so we do that, and then we need another, I guess, a vertical. Vertical. And this. Now, is that rotating the correct direction? It is not. So I need... I can put another one of these in line, can't I? Okay, so we got that going. Everything's rotating the correct speed, so now we just need to increase the multiplier here. Click and hold to edit. We did it. Wait, you can set this to be a negative rotation and then you don't need that extra thing? Oh. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. So if we can do that, let's just get rid of this. Ha ha ha. Fancy. So I want one of these over here to speed this up. I don't know like how fast we can make that. Hey, look, some more trader llamas. We got free leather, everybody. Oh, no free leather. We got free leads. That's got to count for something, right? Free leads. So I think we will jankify this here. So we place that like that. We put ourselves one over here, one over here, a cog. And then from there we go vertical. And then from here we... Let's see. No, I think we do on the other side. Hey! It stole my thing! Gimme. I was needing leather. Unfortunately, they didn't drop any. Okay, so now that's hooked up, so now we can increase the speed until it says we can't. Is that even going the right direction, first of all? It doesn't sound like it's doing anything. Let's go. Wow, that's going so fast. Um, um, everything's fine. It's going so fast it doesn't even know how to deal with trees that grow. Okay, well, does anybody need some wood? Because I'm not sure, but I think we have some logs here. Can you make it faster? I mean, I guess we could try. It's already going stupid fast. It's already going too fast. But let's see if it'll go faster just for the lulz. Alright, that's maximum speed. It actually is going at maximum speed. Wait, there's trees there? What trees? I love how it like deletes the trees and it spins around like 5 times before it's like, oh yeah, we should probably drop off our items. Okay, I'm not touching that thing. I'm sure it'll one-tap me. Yeah, it'll either one-tap me or it'll like send me flying off the platform. Let's turn this thing down to like a more reasonable speed, maybe. It might even need to go to like 32. That still seems uncomfortably fast. It seems safe to me. Okay, that seems more reasonable. What it was doing before was just going way too fast. It couldn't even keep up with itself. All right, let's see how fast this chops down trees now. I mean, I don't need it faster than this. It's funny that it can't go faster, but I think, honestly, this is good. Okay, so now we need to get some upgrades for this. Let's go grab some upgrades. At least now you have a chance to survive. Oh, goodness. You're not wrong. I'm gonna get rid of those. We need to start clearing out our inventory here. I don't even... Oh, crucibles? I doubt we need those anymore. What else is in here that I probably don't need anymore? Fired crucible? No, that probably takes a little bit of work to get. Crafting table, you're gone. Paper, see ya. Paper could actually go up here, honestly, where it should go. Anything else in here? I don't care too much about ladders. We have infinite wood. One more thing needs to go. Does dried kelp technically go up in the growables? I think it does. There we go. We just freed up 2 inventory slots. Boom. Oak trapdoors, you're gone. Slabs, you're gone. Sign, fence, you're gone. Okay. Yeah. We'll hold on to those. We got spot. 69 apples? Nice. I was coming over here for something, and now I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, I was gonna consolidate our sticks. We can keep like a couple stacks over here, but there's no need to have that many stacks of sticks over there. And then these are gonna hold how much now? 131,000. That's pretty good. Like, we won't have to worry about that for a minute. So the internal inventory is going to fill up with saplings eventually, and it won't be able to collect wood. But by that time that happens, we're going to have thousands and thousands of stacks of wood. I think that's something that we do need to figure out. Like, we need to put another one of these docking bay things, like up here or something, like on top. And then have another thing next to it where we are inserting saplings. Get rid of the filter from this where we pull everything out. It goes past that to the next docking station and we put some saplings back in. I think that's what we need to do. So what are those things called? No, they're called, I guess I can just come over and look. Portable storage interface. We need 2 more sets of these. Okay. So I need to make a chute. Nope. This. And then that's andesite casing. We are out of andesite casing. I still really do like the way that looks as a block. I almost feel like we should build our base out of this stuff. Or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, I actually need at least one of those. Preferably 2. And then... item pipes. Alright, we're gonna stop this. I should probably pick up all these saplings before I do. Oh no. Alright, you know what? Just go ahead and run. Chop down these trees for a moment. Okay. Okay, so we need... one more thing here. So I need a super glue all the way over to here. Let me go grab that super glue again. Yeah. So that thing should move. This is 2 blocks higher. And it should just go over by 1. Okay. So I'm gonna swap the apples with the saplings. Uh-huh. And then... I don't have the wrench on me. Do I know face cam anymore? I do the face cam every now and then. All right, so we should eject all saplings out of the thing now. And then when it hits this one, we will pump some back in. I don't know if there's a good way. So we only pump in like a stack at a time and it doesn't do any more. It won't make a loop because it'll hit this one and then I'll move over and then I'll grab this one and then this one should be disconnected. And if not, I need to scooch this over one more block. Let's see how this works. Now we're putting some saplings back in. But what that should ultimately do is pull all the saplings out of it. Like, obviously, this would be better with speed upgrades. But this will ultimately pull all the saplings out so we never have an empty inventory, or a full inventory, I guess. But what I'd like to do is just tell it to put one stack in, so we're not sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. I mean, yeah, we could do like hopper clock or whatever. There's other timers. I was looking at this a little bit ago. Yeah, there's a pulse extender. I don't know how this actually works. So I know there's also, there's like a redstone thing that you can do. Okay, let's take a look at this. And then we click this one. Redstone contact is what it's called. So when two things touch, then it emits a redstone signal. So we connect that. We have a redstone thing attached here or something, right? And then we emit a redstone signal into a extender, which goes into this. And then the extender on this is what like transfers items and it stops after a certain time. I think that's what we would do. Is the capacity downgrade for drawers in the pack? Oh, that's a good idea too. Yeah, I'm not sure. The thing is, we don't have access to the void upgrade immediately. We can make one, but we don't have access to it right this exact second. Functional downgrade. That's actually really smart because then we only ever hold a stack. And then it'll transfer everything out, delete it. We'll transfer a stack back in. And then that should get planted where it needs to plant. I like it. Okay, first things first. This is going to work. This is slow right now, but if we only ever hold 64 items, it won't matter. Why are the two connections not lined up? Because they don't need to be. But more importantly, this one is extracting items from the device. Anything that it chops down, including saplings. The saplings are going into here. This one's extracting saplings and putting it back into the device. So if we are extracting from this drawer and putting it in while it's taking the items out and putting it back in the drawer, we have an infinite loop and then nothing works, right? It'll just sit there forever messing with saplings. So yeah, let's look at the void upgrade. Void. We need to make some lava. We need to make 4 lavas. Oh. I didn't bookmark. Bookmark. Lava. I don't remember. I know we can make it. I don't remember. Large stone barrel with a soul campfire. It only takes 10 seconds. How do we make a large stone barrel? I'm doing it. I'm building this. I am going to build this immediately after I get back. You guys can watch the trees get harvested. I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom. Burb. I'm back, chat. Anything interesting happen while I was gone? I'm kind of on the lookout for chatters who are spamming emotes in the chat while I'm away. We need to ban them and make sure they don't appear in the chat anymore. None of that happened while I was gone, though, did it? All right. This button. Okay, so large stone barrel controller thingy. Large stone barrel controller. That's exactly what it is. It's not a thingy. So we need the stone barrel. Did I throw that away? No, it's right here. Quest complete, tempered glass. I forgot I was even working on that quest. 2 treated sticks. I think it's 2 wrought plates. And then 4 stone. 4 stone. We did it. We did it. Oh, that's even a quest that we were supposed to do. Look at us go. All right, so we need 9 bricks and then 19 stone. ULV input, output, hatch. Ooh, does this? Oh, we can make these pebbles. I didn't realize we would be able to do that. That's kind of interesting. So I need... There's only ever one item out, so we can do ULV, output, bus, and hatch. For the input, however, we do need LV on both. So we need 2 LV, LV input, bus, hatch, and then ULV output. 2 of those. Okay, so the input bus, I need 2 machine holes. Two of those. That's a lot of stuff. What do we need here? We need 4 tin. We need 4 wrought. We need 36 steel. Okay, we need 4 cured rubber. 1 of these, 1 of those. No, let's not do that. Okay, we need to go platify. What's the difference between the different expert modes? I don't know. I am playing this pack as it is with no additional changes. I installed it and that's what I'm playing. Okay, so we need a wooden crate and then we need a wooden barrel. So 1 wooden crate, iron screws, okay. No, screws are this way. Saw and file, not a chisel file. All right, so we turn those into rods, turn the rods into bolts, turn the bolts into screws. Then you just need 4 planks. LV input bus. I need an LV input hatch. I need a barrel. Okay, so that is 2 long rods. Ooh. Oh, it's still the same. It's slightly cheaper. It's fine. So 4 planks, 2 long rods. Okay, so that's 4 iron. Can I do that in my inventory or do I have to do it on the crafting? No, I can do it here. but we need the long rods. Then I need a resin, and then I need the soft mallet. Oh, I need a plank. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Okay, there's our two LVs, so now it's ULVs. And then both of those are just chest. Oh no, one's a chest, one's a piece of glass. Okay, so we do this, that, to this. All right, all the raw materials once again. So we need 16 redstone. We need 4 rubber, 2 wrought iron, 12 slabbages. Oh, we need, yeah, I have one here. Rid of that extra. So let's see. 4 copper dust. Actually, I believe we have copper dust over here. There's a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff in that chest. Nope, make it all, please. They have the functional storage controller, but not the access point. Well, I think the intention is for you to go to applied energistics, yeah? That would be my guess. Oh, it didn't tell me I needed the extra wrought for this thing. Dang it. Need 60 more wrought iron. Yeah, Tom's simple storage mod. I'm gonna have to look at that at some point. That's a mod I don't think I've ever used before. Gonna have to take a look at it. Okay, so we needed, what was it, a chest? And then the other one was a piece of glass. Okay, so that should be everything that we need for this multi-block. Seems pretty simple. Here? No. I'll put it behind this. Oh, that's going to make that kind of tight. That's fine. We can move these drawers. That's kind of temporary. These are temporary. Like, they were there, but they don't have to stay there. Oh, shoot. Okay. So I want this and this. This and this, I guess. ULV, I'll put hatch. I'll put bus. Input hatch, input bus. And I gotta get the 4 more pieces stone. Okay, so this is how we make. So we need a soul campfire with stone or cobblestone to make lava. It takes 10 seconds for half a bucket. So 20 seconds per bucket, which is pretty good. Let's do this recipe. So I need a soul campfire that's never going to be consumed. So soul sand, soul fire base blocks. Yeah, soul sand or soul soil. Okay. One of those. 3 sticks, 3 logs. Easy. 3 sticks, 3 logs. Okay, this goes into our input bus. It says that's never consumed. Wait, what? Stop putting things in there when I'm clicking on this. Okay. So that should make us 2 buckets of lava. Awesome. That's actually really nice. You can't put drawers on the contraption, unfortunately. That was literally my first thought, and it showed that I couldn't do that. It just didn't recognize as an inventory. Oh, I'm with you on that. I wanted it to work as well, but don't need that anymore. Okay, so to turn that into obsidian, a fluid solidifier barrel formation. I need to make a new stone barrel, apparently. Entropy manipulator. Okay, we make a new stone barrel. Stone barrel. Two treated wood sticks. Perfect. We got 2 treated wood sticks on us already. I don't know if we need like a tank to store all the lava. I honestly don't. I mean, in a perfect world, if I had access to all the resources, I would store all the things, of course. But right now, I'm not sure it's something. Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong one. We want this one. I don't need treated sticks. I was clicking on that. What the heck? Okay. Clicking on the wrong thing. Chest and a stone slab.
Panhandle 76 just resubscribed for 45 months.
Yo, Panhandle. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for the 45 months, dude. 6 stone. All right, let's put this back where it was before. And then turn that into obsidian. Just double check. We just put in water and put on number 1. Number 1 with some water. Easy enough. It almost makes me want to set up an automatic obsidian thing where we're just piping in cobblestone and just collecting obsidian. I feel like that's something we should do. That's actually going to be real easy. Real easy. So now I just put a barrel storage drawer. Okay, now we just need to pipe in cobblestone here. Why does it make sound for that small amount of time? Oh, that's this thing making sound. All right. Let's grab another drawer. We'll just do that much. Seems pretty reasonable. Automated. I don't like... Actually, let's change this. I don't like that this is blocked. I'm going to put this into the front. We'll do it that way. Yep. I'm going to change this up so I can put this one in front too. Output hatch. All right. It's not fully automated. I have to come back and restock our cobblestone to make more obsidian. But honestly, we now have unlocked all the obsidian that we're going to need for void upgrades, which is super cool. So soul infused plate. Soul infused. I didn't make any extra. Okay. Can I make like 32 of that? That's in bar. Okay. And then nickel and okay. Yep. Did I not put circuit 1 on stone barrel? I didn't. Good call. Thank you. So I need 16 nickel. And then 32 iron dust. Oh, we don't have any iron dust in here. Oh, we got antimony. That's kind of cool. Over a stack of gold dust, some sulfur. Well, that's good. We should take this and immediately start making some more rubber. So I have the nickel. I need half a stack of iron. Yeah, half a stack of iron. So 32 Invar. I was gonna go smelt that. I'm glad I didn't. So 64 soul sand dust. Get haunted. You can make it on the multi-block, but I'd have to change the thing or make another multi-block.
To just 4 fee drops. They have given 145 gift subs in the channel.
Digital Dumber, hey, thanks so much for gifting a sub. Just for the drops. Are there drops right now? Are we dropping? Any droppers? Where's my mortar? Oh, it's right there. Where's my mortar? Right where it's highlighted. Okay, soul infused dust. So let's turn this into soul infused ingarinos. Lolo with 5 gifties.
Lolicry just gifted 5 subs.
You have a message that says subscribe to earn drops. The only thing we're dropping is frames? Oh my goodness, we've dropped exactly 0 frames, which is 0.0% of the entire stream. Oh no. Yo, Lolo, thanks so much for that support. Appreciate you. What was I making? We're making this. Let's get rid of this thing. That's confusing me. So it is one of those per void upgrade. Let's make it like 4 void upgrades. We'll just pre-make a couple extras. Your drop is some wings from Mojang, you guess. Is that for Bedrock? That's definitely not for Java. It's gotta be Bedrock. That's the only problem with the drops I've seen on Twitch. They're all like Bedrock stuff, like whoop-de-doo. As a Java player. So we do this, and then I need a downgrade. Downgrade. Oh, it's right here. 10 and 4 iron. 4 iron, 1 tin. My tools are looking kind of sad, aren't they? Hey, but you know what? Free stuff is free stuff, I guess, but yeah, Bedrock. Okay, so with that in place, we'll only ever collect up to a stack. Everything else gets deleted. And then when we put saplings back in, we're only ever putting in up to a stack. So like, we're never going to overfill on saplings. If it ever allows me to put any in there. It's like, yeah, no, yeah, maybe. It like sometimes works. Maybe I need to slow this down just a little bit. Maybe it's just going too fast. It is going quite fast though. Let's make this go slightly slower, like half the speed it's going right now. $32, yeah, 16. We'll make that go 16. Okay, now we're passing the items back. And the good thing is that gives it time for those other trees to grow while it's doing this. I guess that's a good thing. Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes it connects and then other times it's just like, no, we're not going to talk today. I guess it might be like when the ticks line up, since that pipe only does it every 20 ticks. It's got to be at the right game tick for it to like, okay, well, we'll accept. The pipe is too slow. There are, like, we could do Greg Tech pipes, I guess, but then we'd have to get into, like, the conveyor upgrades and whatnot. There is laser IO. Is it laser IO? There is laser something. Yeah, laser IO. We could connect it with this, and that'd be instant transfer. But I don't even know if we can craft these. Oh, we can. I remember getting into this with just asking when we were playing Monofactory. We were like checking these out. I don't know. It seems like a complicated mod that I just don't want to mess with. I know it's not that complicated, but it feels like a complicated mod that I don't want to mess with. Yeah, there are upgrades to the pipes mod, but they're a little expensive. It doesn't even tell you what this change does. We can make the upgrade though. We'll see. Let's just do it. That's fine. We'll make it. Okay, everything's broken out. Raw materials. What do we need? We need 6 Invar. Do we have Invar? We don't have any Invar. 6 iron, 8 copper. $11 rubber sheets. 8 redstone. So this doesn't tell me about Invar. Why is it not telling me about Invar? Okay. So this wants me to have 7 more tin ingots. 6 iron dust. 3 nickel. Okay, Invar. Wants Invar ingots. What else do we need here? We need the rubber sheets. Tin plates. All right, I think we are good. Oh, I need to make copper plates. 8 copper plates. Quest complete Invar. We're knocking out quests without even trying. So amazing. All right, copper plates. And this. This. Those. These. This one. Some of that. Some of those. Little of this. Little that. Oh, that. So it doesn't know that we can make Invar with that machine, so it had us make extra, I think. Oh, no, it does know we can do that. Never mind. Okay, so there's our upgrade. New recipe unlocked. So that moves 8 items every 3/4 of a second. It was like maybe, and then it's like, nah, I don't think so. Now maybe what we can do here is something like that. So it's like got 2 separate sections where it's like trying to push items or pull from. And maybe one of those will line up with when it connects. And if nothing else, it extracts faster. Yeah, this is pretty ugly. I feel like laser IO would be beneficial for us, to us. I mean, now it seems to be working pretty okay with that second connection there. Yeah, like almost every time it connects. I'm happy with that. It's working. It's doing exactly what we want. It's not taking too long to put the saplings back in. It could be faster, but it's not taking too long. That can go back in there. That goes in there. The Greg Tech tools. Okay, we don't need this or this. We don't need that either. Okay. I mean, I guess I could probably get rid of these. These are cheap. Just so we have a little bit more space, and honestly, we could probably get rid of some of these shafts too. Those are cheap. Nobody cares about them. Okay. I don't have my bucket that I normally carry with me. Right, well, I didn't expect that we were going to be spending basically the entire live stream just making the tree farm. Now we need to take the wood that we are collecting and smelt that into charcoal. What's the best way to do that? Pyrolyze oven. Bulk blast it. Oh, you can make charcoal blocks. 2 by 2. Whoa, wait, what? 1 log? Oh. Hey, hold up. Wasn't I just seeing that would... No, I guess it didn't. Okay. I thought I was seeing that this charcoal block was turning into 4 pieces of charcoal. Oh, this is what I saw. Okay, so a charcoal block is literally just 1 piece of charcoal. I mean, I guess that's cool if you wanted to build with these, but I don't see the point. So to make this into charcoal, I think our best option would be bulk blast, but I don't know if there's a way that we can automate that. No, wait. Hold on. Wait. Chat, are you waiting? Wait. Wait. Let me try something here. Let me cook. All right, I'm gonna cook. Hold on. We're cooking. It was dried kelp, and then what else? Brass ingot. Chest. Wrench. And then there's the filters. Yeah. Okay, hold on. What was the filter thing called that I threw away because I didn't need it and now I need it? It was called a list filter. Okay. All right, so we do one of those. Oh, I need 2 of these actually. Right. So this one, we're going to dump log. Why am I doing that? Oak log. Okay. And this one, we are going to do charcoal. Although the problem with this is I think we need another space here. But that should work in theory. I don't have any oak logs over here. So we do this, it dumps the logs on the ground, and then those logs get blasted into charcoal, which I guess I do have some right here. And then it gets sucked up by that one. Now the question is, can I have this like 1 block apart? Like where did that ends up right there. Huh. Now, if I put charcoal right there, would this pick it up? Like, does it pick it up from this spot, or does it pick it up for up to a block away? Let's get rid of this. If I drop charcoal right here, right here. Okay, it doesn't see it there. Like, how far over? Doesn't see it there. Okay, it's got to be quite close. Of course funnels pick up items, but they only pick up from the side, and they only pick up from like half a block away. I am envisioning a way this will work, but I don't know. So what I want is something like this, right? Where we have the fire coming from the top. But these can occupy 2 spaces. Like, I can't put another chest here and then put the other one right there. That won't work. So what I would need to have happen... I mean, I guess we could drop from above. Okay, hold on. Still cooking. Wait, still cooking. But would that block the fire? Like, if I had this here... And we did... Oop, not that. And we did this... Oh, it goes through, though. It goes through. So we could have one on top drop? Potentially? I don't know if it's going to hit the hitbox of that. I mean, that is a half block. All right, hold on. Hold on. So that spits it out on the same block this exists on, but this is like further than half a block. Okay. I want to see. So if I put another chest here, and another one of these here, is this going to drop it on top of this, or is it going to drop it down there? That's the question. Whoops, I got 3 of these. It puts it on top. That's a problem. Now, alternatively, put chest where log is and filter the pickup on the other side. You can't put 2 of these in the same space, if that's what you're asking. On a conveyor belt, will it stop to be smelted? That's a great question. I don't know. That is a great question. What's on the back of these? Nothing. And we have access to rotational power right there. Kelp. I thought you just connect this. You have to do it this way first? How does this work? How do you make conveyor belts? Okay, what are those things called? These are called funnel. Let's ponder on the funnel, because this is definitely going to show me a conveyor belt. And if we press Q, mechanical belt, W to ponder. So, okay, so I have to make this mechanical belt. How do you make, oh, okay. I thought it was just dried kelp. I didn't realize you had to craft the thing. Jeez. All right, now we try this. So the question is, does it stop to get smelted? I do have another chest. Actually, I don't... Does it go like this? Ew. Oh. Oh. Now hold up. If I put it... Okay. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't know you could place these like this. I'm so curious about the belt, but hold on. If we put this here, and then I put a filter, what is this one? Is this charcoal? That's log. Charcoal. We put this here. We do this. And then I put logs in here. Do they just sit on top? Okay. If I put charcoal on those, that just drops right through? Oh. It doesn't do anything. Does it need a chest underneath? Okay. Either way, this will work. Log sits on top. It gets smelted by the fire. Turns into charcoal. And into the chest it goes. Or onto a belt or whatever. Okay. You don't have to hold anymore. Don't need to hold anymore, chat. We're good. We're good. So we just need a way to drop logs onto this. Above a thing. Above one of these. And as it turns into charcoal, it just gets sucked into the inventory down below. This is perfect. Thank you. My arms are getting tired. So now I just need to set up another one of these encased fan blower thingies. Put a chest on top and see what happens. You're not telling me that I can smell things inside a chest, are you? Well, nothing would happen because okay, I want the items to be in the world. I want it to be smelted. I want those items to be logged. So what you're suggesting is nothing that will help with that cause. So belts are something we will experiment with another time. I think this setup is gonna have to wait until next stream though. I think I'll leave this Like we experimented. I think I'll leave this like this with the filter on it as a reminder though. Charcoal. So that right there will allow charcoal to go through, but nothing else. So we just drop logs on there. As they get smelted, we get collected. Now that could also just be a drawer. That's a large inventory. Let's lock it. Again, logs should sit there, but as those get converted into charcoal, the charcoal gets passed through and into there. Yeah, that's perfect. That is perfect. If only this existed in vanilla. You know how awesome inventory sorting would be? Where you have like a filter, you can just specify certain items and just have like water streams pass over this. That would be so amazing for vanilla. I mean, obviously this is pretty modded, but if that existed, that'd be fantastic for inventory sortings. Okay, I think we're gonna call it here for a stream for today, everybody. I need to put wood away. 4.4 thousand. Eventually, that's all going to turn into charcoal, or at least a good portion of that. We should keep some for ourselves, but I'm pretty happy with the way that tree farm turned out. Now it's just the next step of turning that into charcoal and then using that charcoal for our fuel. Kitty. Kitty, kitty. Let me see if there's any other hermit streaming. Wow, there is a lot of hermit streaming. Let me send you guys over to... Send you over to Cub Fan. I feel like today is a Cub Fan raid day. All right, that's it. Have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye.